What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV. And I'm the girl, Lady T. And today we are talking Braxton family values. Anyway, before we get into the episode, I just want to say I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys, but I had an amazing time in Vegas. And when I say amazing, it was amazing. Vegas is truly the city that never sleeps. I mean, I didn't sleep in Vegas. Me and my family, we didn't sleep. We took naps. I think I got an average of 3 to 4 hours a night when I was there. So yeah, the turn up was real. We did a lot of, great things. We saw the Hoover Dam. We ate some amazing food. We went to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. And yeah, we gambled and we turned up. I went to a couple of bars. I had some drinks. And shout out to my girl, The Ghetto View. If y'all are not subscribed to her channel, that's THA, not THE, The Ghetto View. Y'all, we had a really nice time just laughing and talking and walking around Vegas. She is such a cool chick, y'all. And if y'all haven't subscribed to her page, like I said, subscribe to her page. She does all sorts of great reviews for love and hip-hop, sisterhood of hip-hop, the Braxtons. She does a lot of reviews, and she does great commentary, too, on current events. So definitely, if you have not subscribed to her channel, definitely subscribe to her channel. Like I said, it's one of the coolest chicks in the game. So yeah, definitely want to support her. Like I said, we had an amazing time just kicking it. Anyway, like I said, Vegas was too turned up. Got back the day before yesterday, and I still feel like I'm dragging. Like, for some reason, I can't get my bearings, and I slept all day yesterday. Oh, and I lost my voice. I got home and got off the plane and couldn't talk. So yeah, that's why my review is late for Braxton Family Values, because I did not have a voice. So anyway, let's get into the episode. Okay, it's been too much to happen on this episode, so it's kind of hard for me to go blow by blow with this show, because right now it's just kind of like, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying it, but it's nothing that's really like popping off where you like, oh, and this happened, and that happened, and oh my God, and this happened. No. The episode basically kicks off where we left off with, Tony coming back to the hotel and ready to celebrate her Grammy win. This is Grammy win number 7. And I'm really proud of Toni Braxton. She was thinking about retiring. And that just proves, we had one plan, but God, the man upstairs, has another plan. She was all ready to retire and give up on music and focus on acting and whatever. And look at God. Turned it all around. She got in that studio with Babyface and she got a Grammy. And, she got a Grammy. And that's just telling you, God has something for everybody. We could think, hey, maybe this isn't for me. And God got another plan. So, really happy about that. Because, Toni Braxton is one of the realest chicks in the game. I saw her in concert last year. If you have not seen the Toni Braxton concert, and if you love real music, go see Toni Braxton. So, yeah. Happy that she didn't decide to retire, and so happy about this win. So, anyway, she gets back to the hotel. Everybody's there except for Tamar. She's like, where's Tamar? And everybody get awkwardly quiet. And Tawanda says in the confessional, Tamar is supposed to meet us at the hotel. I hope she meets us there and everything like that. And I'm just like, this is so stupid. Like, I'm just sitting there like, wow. Y'all can't even get it together long enough to celebrate Tony's Grammy win? Like, there's no reason why Tamar shouldn't have been there when she walked through that door. But anyway, they get to the restaurant, and Tamar does show up. Tamar says that didn't nobody tell her that they were all at the hotel waiting on Tony, or she would have been there. However the case, it was awkward, but Tamar, broke the silence by saying, hey, I just want to say this. Look, you were ready to retire, and here you are with another Grammy win. And, she just congratulated her sisters, and everybody joined in, and it turned out to be a pleasant night after all. Okay. Then, Trina and Tawanda meet up over Tony's house the next day, and basically they were talking about how awkward last night was. And Tony lets them know that, hey, Mom wants to meet with us, and, hopefully we can get over our issues and discuss everything and get past it. And so they're all willing to do that. But when they get to dinner, don't nobody say nothing. Like Miss Evelyn, she like, what's going on with y'all? Everything okay? And everybody is just so dang on quiet. And I'm just like, wow. Crickets. Really? Just crickets? I couldn't even be like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, y'all got so much to say about each other, but when it's the time to have open forum and actually just put everything on the table, y'all don't got nothing to say, whatever. But I get what they were saying. Like, in the confessionals, they were saying, like, it's not easy to really talk about the issues in front of their mother because they don't want to hurt their mother's feelings. And I can understand that. But I'm just like, for real though, like, y'all could have really did something else. Like, y'all could have, I guess, because I'm about to say, even if y'all just, just shed a little light on the situation. But I know that would have turned out to this big old brawl. And then nobody had time for that. They didn't want to upset their mother. I get it. So, Tony is getting ready for this show in Florida. She's going to be performing at a jazz festival in Florida, and she's asking Tracy to be part of the show for one of the songs. And you know how Tracy is. It's a gamble. Tracy like to do her own dang on thing, and I'm just like, fix it, Jesus. Lord, please touch her, because she gets on there, acts a doggone fool, and ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, so besides that, Tawanda wants to go bowling, and so everybody meets up. Tawanda, Trina, Tamar. Wait, it was Tawanda, Trina, Tamar, and Tracy. Yeah. So they all there. Everybody except Tony, and they all bowling. And at first, it was all good. They was all bowling and having a good time. And Trina's like, I'm just happy to be here with my sisters. I just don't, I just want to have fun. I want to forget about all the issues. I don't want to talk about Gabe. I just need a break from everything. And I was with her on that, because sometimes you do just need a break. You just need a break from all the bullshit. And I get exactly what she was saying. But as soon as they sat down for a second, she was all in her feelings. And Tamar was like, what's up? And finally, Trina breaks her silence and is like, well, I just talked to my attorney. Gabe is trying to basically get half of everything I own with Bar Chicks, and he didn't even invest in the Bar Chicks restaurant and all this other stuff. And Tamar was like, see, you can't let him steal your joy. That means he win, and, you too good for that. Don't let him steal your joy. Don't let him win and all this. And Trina is not trying to hear that bullshit from Tamar. She just like, whatever, and just doing like this. Like, she really is not trying to hear that. And, Tamar get kind of caught up in her feelings, because she like, every time I try to say something, I'm always saying the wrong thing. And Trina lashes out at her and was like, you know what? You trying to tell me not to be in my feelings, not to let people win. It's just like you in social media. When people got stuff to say about you, them people win for them 20 minutes when you go back and forth. So imagine how it is for somebody who you spent 14 years with. So you can't tell me that they win just because I'm in my feelings. And that's not what Tamar was saying. Tamar was saying that, you strong, you can work through this, you just got to put on your brave face, and it's going to be all right. He ain't going to win, you better than this, and all that. She was trying to be encouraging, but it just didn't come out that way. And Trina, she's just in her feelings regardless. For some reason, that whole thing with Tamar doing what she did in Atlanta is still weighing heavy on her heart. And then, this thing with Gabe ain't helping much. I feel sorry for Trina because throughout this whole season so far, she has just been in a very miserable place. So anyway, she gets up and walks out, and Tracy and Tawanda go after her. She's crying and everything and talking about, they like, what's wrong? She's like, I just don't want to talk about my personal life. And, she's just really in her feelings. This is really hard for her because I think she's realizing that it's over. There's no going back. There's no, we separating and he gonna make amends and everything's okay. It's over. And I get that because when you've invested that time, energy, and you love someone that much and have raised a family, to realize that it's completely over, you're going to be in your feelings. Anyway, Tamar gets up and leaves because she feels like she can't do nothing right. Obviously, she set her off some type of way. And so she going to leave and let them tend to Trina. And anyway, after that, they all go to Florida for Tony's performance. And Tracy is drunk as a skunk. And Tracy's in her feelings because she's like, I'm mad because they invited me down here for just one song. And I could have been in Maryland because I was getting honored. And they didn't even invite me on for the whole show. And part of me was like, dang, everybody looks over what Tracy's trying to do with her career. They never really give her the respect. And I understand that because I said the same thing when she had her showcase. Did none of the sisters go to her showcase because Tony was getting honored by the Urban League? And I understand that's a big deal, Tony getting honored by the Urban League. But I'm like, not even one of the sisters was like, okay, y'all do that because one of us got to be there for Tracy. Not even one of the sisters. And I thought that was wrong because when Tamar had her showcase, everybody had something to do, but Tony was there to represent for the family. And I think it should have been like that for Tracy. Somebody should have been there to represent the family. But no, everybody went to support Tony. And I don't think that was right. So I understand what she's talking about. Nobody takes what she does seriously. And that hurts her feelings. But Tracy, come here. If you want people to take you seriously, honey, you gotta stop acting like a damn fool on stage. Every time they give you a chance, you either run off the stage or you do your own shit. You do what you want to do. You fuck up the choreography and you just take matters in your own hands. And that is not how a show is run. You go embarrassing yourself and the artist. So keep that in mind. So anyway, she's in her feelings. She's drunk. And they're like, oh my God, if she go out there drunk or making a fool of herself, Tony's going to have an issue. So Tawanda is trying to help her, like, remember what we doing? And she trying to get her to rehearse. And that's what we leave off with. We leave off with, Tracy being drunk and them getting ready to go on stage to perform with Tony. So we got to see how Tracy going to do. Anyway, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Peace and love. As y'all see, I still don't got my voice back completely. But again, I had a ball. Bye-bye.